Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Rolling Through Life. My name is Wanda, and tonight is chat night. So come on in, grab a chair, get your favorite drink, and let's chat. Wait for a few people to come in. Welcome to everyone. Trying to keep my brain active. So it's been a rough week. Rough 2 weeks. But powered through. Some days felt like giving up. Other days felt like I can beat everything. Then you get the blah days. Right now I am stretching or blocking, I guess is the right word, some granny squares. Tomorrow I'm going to get fluid drained off. I can remember, I'm going to weigh myself in the morning and take a before picture and then an after picture and show you the difference of what a treatment does. So, got 6 people in here. Let's chat. I don't know where my other squares went. Right now I'm a cluster, you know what? It's my whole life right now. I got like boxes upon boxes by the doorway because on Mother's Day, one of the tenants here passed away, and the family took it upon themselves. Okay, I thought I was a hoarder. Yeah, wasn't even close. For the last 3 weeks, our dumpster gets picked up at like 4, 5 in the morning. By 6 a.m., it's completely full again. And the apartment management does not call for a second dump. So all the residents here have at least 2 weeks of garbage in their house. Once in a while, we can maybe be able to fit a bag into the dumpster, but it's completely full by 6 a.m. Thursday when they pick it up. So I got boxes upon boxes ready to go out. So I'm hoping since the end of the month came and went that they're finished, because this is beyond ridiculous. Hey, no fillers, how are you, honey? But I got so much stuff I'm getting rid of. Selling or dumping. Some of it donated, but not much of it. I don't want to deal with donating. I got too much shit to go through. Hey, Josephine, how are you? And anyways, all these donation places, the ones we have here, Salvation Army and Goodwill, they're for their profit margin. I wouldn't care to donate to them anyways. Me too, the girl, me too. Sometimes that gets to be old. Yeah, I finally found my aide went and put this blocking board somewhere, and I lost 3 of the pins. Finally able to find them, so I can get these blocks done. Right, no filters. I hear you, honey. I don't know. I canceled. I did my schedule to where I have nothing planned for Friday. So I gotta do something. Absolutely, Joan. Yep. But the good thing is, I didn't take the IV the last time I had this procedure done because they stuck me 7 times. Couldn't get a vein. So I told them, I'm refusing the IV. I can't do no more. But I didn't pass out after the last one. So I'm thinking that medicine has something to do with me passing out. So I'm going to start refusing the IV. Legs are getting a little stronger. Not by much, but a little bit. Now if we can get the swelling down. It's that damn skin disease that's causing that. Well, in the lower. I'm at the point in life to where it's like, take any ailment out there in the world, throw them in a paper bag, shake it up, pull a diagnosis out, and then I got it. It's just that point that I'm afraid to go to a doctor for another diagnosis. So what's everybody else been doing? Trying to get back into crochet. I know I'm not going to get my Sophie's blanket done. I just keep falling asleep. But I am going to get that shell one done if it kills me. Now I got to find my other squares. Get them blocked out. Think I'll find. I know I got a bunch of them that needs the ends woven in, so I might take them to the doctor with me tomorrow and weave those in. Good Lord. Hey, college, how are you doing? But I have been getting outside for at least an hour a day, except when it's raining. So that's helped a little bit. Um, I can't remember. It's a basic shell stitch, and then the next line. It's a 2-row repeat. Let me find the tutorial, and I'll post it in here. Let's see, Richland County Fair. I don't know. Shut up. Okay, where's that? Here's the tutorial I went off of, and I like the tutorial because since it's a 2-row repeat, it's a pretty quick tutorial. I do have to reference it back to when I end a row, but it's pretty easy. Let me pull my blanket up so I can show you what it looks like. It's a really nice one. I like it. So you got the shell row, and then you got like a foundation row, and that's the only 2 rows. I have no clue. You're welcome. Thanks. Yeah, that cake did come out. It kind of reminds me of southwestern colors. I got like 7 more cakes of that I got to find projects for, but I like it. Oh, yeah, it is perfect. The only thing is that I have another foot to put on it, which is basically 6 more inches on each side, and it's taken forever to get through the rows. Beyond that, though, it is easy, and I can't seem to stay awake more than 15 minutes uh, when I crochet these days. So if I get that one done, I'll be happy as a lamb that I got one done. needed to go to Walmart today, and I told the driver, I said, well, let the one that goes to Walmart know that I'm coming, so that way he doesn't leave the transit station. And as soon as we come down the one street, I see him pull out. I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. I said, he's leaving. Didn't you tell him? He goes, yeah, I told him at the sheriff's office. Why would you, what, you're supposed to call in, like 5 minutes before the hour or the half hour. He goes, well, I wanted to know early. I said, well, apparently he didn't get the message. Tell him to circle back around and pick me up. He goes, nope, he's gone. I said, yeah, we'll see about that. I called the office. I said, this is ridiculous. The drivers are not paying attention to each other. Now, that's one thing about Mansfield's bus system. It's ran pretty well, but you got a bunch of new drivers that think they know everything. So I made them come out and get me a door-to-door service because they're the ones that messed up. Thanks. I find the mandala works really nice on that blanket. It kind of it has a nice lay to it, you know what I mean? It's not stiff. And I'm actually using a 4 hook on that. And it's very flowy. If it wasn't so big, I'd take it everywhere with me so I can get it finished. But it's too big. It's one of the projects you can't take on the go. Yes. When I called and explained what had happened, since I'm now on a weekly schedule, they already had me scheduled. I just had to find out what time to be there. So as soon as I found out the time, I called transportation and they verified that with me today, actually. So in them. That's a shell blanket. Hey Gail, I don't know if you can see, I'll post the link again to that one. It's really easy. It's a 2-row. No. It was my fault last week. What had happened, because of Memorial Day, I'd forgotten it was Memorial Day. Hold on, guys. Hello? Uh-huh. Yes. Okay, I'll see you at 9 o'clock. Bye. So what had happened, I was scheduling on Friday like I usually do for a Wednesday, but they didn't count Monday as a business day. So it was under the 48-hour business day. So it was my fault. I wasn't mad about that. I was mad because of all the volunteer work I did. Nobody could help me out. Fingers working too fast. It's okay, I got you. Hey Rhonda, how are you? And someone came on there, well, you gotta have 2 weeks notice to get a ride, da, 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 da. I said, I know this. Well, it's your fault. I never said it wasn't my fault. It had nothing to do with the post I made. People need to start reading posts and not put extra words in my mouth. Oh, no problem, Rhonda. I know what I bitched about because it was totally my fault. And I hope it's the last time I make that error. Because my age job now is on Thursdays because I'm out of it on Wednesdays. My age job is to get me to make that phone call first thing Thursday morning to make sure I have scheduled my transportation for the next week. And I just wish they'd give me a time slot that was the same each week. That way I could just put a standing order in. But, of course, they don't do that. And then I got an appointment Thursday with the doctor that actually does the orders for these procedures. That I was going to cancel it and reschedule because Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm booked. So I tried to reschedule and it had me going all the way out to December. I'm like, no. Nope. I'm going to tell everybody stay home. I'm going to go to that appointment. There is no way I can carry fluid around till December. No. Mm-mm. Anyway, you guys want to hear? Yeah, I can. Half the time that alarm goes off, I just shut it right back off because I'm in the middle of a sleep. And when I come out of a sleep, no matter if it's a 15-minute sleep or a 4-hour sleep, I can't focus for like 15, 20 minutes. It's really weird. All right. I don't know if you guys will appreciate this, but after the fact, I couldn't help but laugh my butt off. So I'm sitting here waiting for my occupational therapist last Tuesday. And I got 20 minutes to wait. Oh, okay. Take a little cat nap in my chair. So I have my arm on my wheelchair arm, and I'm like this, taking a cat nap. And how I went, I thought I heard a knock on the door. I heard it open and I heard it click shut. And I heard, oh my God. And then I start coming out of it. This is what my OT walked in on. Sound asleep. I was perfectly fine sleeping. She thought I fell over dead. Oh, that poor girl. After she got over the initial shock, I couldn't help but laugh. She says she was about ready to yank me out of my chair and start CPR. Because she just got off the phone from texting me like a half hour before. That poor girl, I felt so bad for her. Can you imagine? I would have thought the same thing, I guess. But I had that gray sweater on and it just slipped off and I was comfy. I was sleeping just fine. Poor girl. Yeah, it's been a crazy past 2 weeks. I'm just trying to get on some kind of schedule. I can't sleep more than 3 hours. I don't know how many times I fell asleep in my chair. I know, right? No filter. Ah, you should have seen her when I'm like this, and I pop up. She was, oh my God, you gave me a heart attack. It was funny. She goes, you would have been my first patient that passed on me, and I ain't having it. I said, well, maybe you almost did. So, anybody else have any adventures this week? That was about the biggest adventure I had. No, I didn't say that. I I said, I don't know what I said. All I know is I couldn't quit laughing. I'm expecting it any time. So, I don't know. Hell, I can't even have a conversation with a friend on some days to where I'm not just totally like this, and then all of a sudden I'm like this. Holy cow! It's a lot of money. I've seen some people do it in ombre. Seen some do it in like mandala case. Heck, you could just do it in straight red heart. It's a little heavier, but it's just as beautiful. I would never pay that much for one blanket and yarn. Can you imagine what you got to charge for to sell it? Usually my blankets, well, for something like Sophia's, it would be around $400 mark. But if I did just like one color or something, of course the value goes down a little bit. But yeah, it's a lot of money. Do it in a cheaper weight, girl, or a cheaper cost. I didn't do it the yarns that she wanted. But I did go over to that puff flower, and they got some of the most gorgeous yarn. Gorgeous. That's what I'm going to use some of my birthday money on. There you go. Yep. Use your stash. Absolutely. I mean, I think I went out and bought a few different colors, but for the most part, I used what I had. I will get it done though. It's just not going to be done for the fair. I wish I could, but I just can't concentrate that far. Now, if I get a burst of energy for a couple weeks, there might be some hope. I guess so, college. But I still got hats and scarves to make. Um, Want to make a couple of holiday or Christmas placemats. I think I'm on row 38. I think I'm at the end of part 5. The one I'm concentrating on is the Christmas in the 50s. The other one that I want to get finished, that's going to have to wait. It is nice out though. It's still 70 some degrees out, but it might be 80. But today was a good day. Yeah, it's 80. Today was a good day to get out and just be out in the sun. But I knew I should have took my sweater because they keep those buses. They're freezing them. Hey Susan, how are you? See the pink cup my grandson picked out for Mother's Day for me? He picked it out because all girls like pink. Such a sweetheart. And to keep with the theme, he got me baby soft perfume and some pink Crocs. Tired as usual, Susan, but hanging in there. I was looking in my box of whips. I think there might be a couple projects that I started that I can finish up for the fair. I don't know. I gotta go through them. Gotta go through my books. Right now, I'm going through all this craft stuff. If I could get these boxes out of here, I would have more room to sort. Right? I meant to text him more and I'm saying, these put a little bit of glitter in my soul. SOLE/SOUL. He's a good picker. He is a good picker for presents. I'm not particularly fond of them. I know you'll take it straight to the dump. I got it. I know. Thing is, I can't put nothing in the damn dumpster, or I would have put it in there myself. That woman was much more of a hoarder than I was. She took 3 weeks to fill that dumpster up. The day it was emptied, and the apartment management will not do a second pickup on the week, so that way we have somewhere to put our trash. The first thing we got when this new manager took over, we're going to change things. It's going to be better. Well, when someone passes, you're supposed to only have 10 days to get the shit out of here. She took 3 weeks. Yeah, I think they're too small. My daughter got me a 9. I think I needed to get a 10. That's what they should have done. And you know, the deposit isn't much that we put on these apartments, so they can charge her for it, but it's not like they're ever going to get paid. It just irritates me. You got 16, 17 other apartments, and none of us can throw our garbage out. Yeah, exactly, Harold. Yeah, it just infuriates me that, okay, the first week, okay, I was agitated and I understood though. But 3 weeks in a row, my patient worse than. Yeah, we're 8.5. She get me a 9. I mean, I'll keep them because I can wear them if my feet ever get back to normal, but I should look for size 10s. Oh, and we would get wrote up. They would dig through the garbage and try to find an envelope or something with your address on it. We'd get fined. And then they shut our trash chutes down when COVID hit, never reopened them. If they had to deal with it in the maintenance room, betcha they would have done something about it. That's why I'm going through my stuff now. That way my family don't have to do that. I'm sure some of it will wind up in the dumpster, but for the most part, I know where everything's going. I have a list. And that's what I'm dwindling everything down to. Hell, you know what? They threw so much good stuff away. They should have just taken it to their house and had a huge ass yard sale. I bet you they could have paid for half her funeral with the amount of shit she had. I'm talking motorized wheelchair that worked, but she got it for free. Um, 3 coffee tables, 2 beds. Holy shit, she had so much stuff in there. I thought I was bad. Not even close. We have a neighbor, everybody ignores her because if she comes up to you and she goes, I got a question, if you stop, answer that question, she will talk for 2 hours. Even if you got somewhere to go, she would constantly stop you. Well, I guess she got a hold of the new neighbor, and the new neighbor said that when she says she's dying, says she is, she's been dying for 15 years. Nothing new on that planet. She said that ever since I moved in. I said, just don't get trapped. Mm-mm. And don't give her your phone number. She goes, really? I said, oh, don't give her your phone number. Some people were stupid and gave her their number, and she calls them at all hours of the night. I'm very protective of my number. Nobody in this building has my number. And, well, one person does, my neighbor across the hall. But, yeah. Mm-mm. I live here. I don't want to make friends here. I keep to myself. So I got a fuss tonight after my shower, and I gotta try to put my socks on tonight because it's gonna take me about an hour to put socks on in the morning. So I'm gonna put them on tonight. That way, if I can't get them on, go across the hall. Can you please put my socks on? Once I get drained, I can put my own damn socks on. Got my new cushion. Now, get this with my cushion. My OT has been trying to get this cushion since February. It's been a pain in the ass. You know, my doctor signed off on everything. They gave me a copy of the confirmation of the facts. They couldn't find it, so they did it again. Well, I called them, they finally found it in a pending file. Why is it there? Why isn't it being processed? So a week later, I call back and I said, is this being processed? He goes, we're waiting on the paperwork. I'm like, would you please look in the pending files? She goes, oh, there it is. So we finally got it through the processing. Now, Medicare can take up to 30 days to say yay or nay. The state usually takes 10 days, but usually something like that, because I had that cushion for 4 years. They're pretty quick on yes. So I give them 2 weeks, a month to do that. Call them back, and they say, well, we just ordered it. Okay. How long is it going to take? She goes, it should be shipped to us within the week. I said, okay. I'm waiting 2 weeks. Finally, my OT calls because my OT's getting pissed off. And we find out they're waiting for the labor department to schedule with me to install the cushion. I'm like, what? And I said, just ship it out to me. I'm thinking, what installation? It's already got Velcro on it. All I got to do is take my old one off, put the new one on, and ta-da, we're done. So I finally got it. This past Thursday or Friday. I'm like, oh my God, what a production for a daggone cushion. So I'm going with a whole new company for my wheelchair in December. Okay, college. But they make things so much more complex. Now I know Medicare is a shot in the dark, whether they approve it or not. I knew that. They're a shot in the dark with anything. But it shouldn't have took so long to get it processing. So I'm done with that company. I'm going to go through all the companies in Ohio until one of them can do what the hell they're supposed to do. Should not be that hard. And then they don't make wheelchairs like they made my old one, to where it had steel bars on either side to where I could transfer. So the one my OT wants to go to, they will weld some on. And then they will weld handlebars in the back so I can carry groceries home. But all the other little bells and whistles I do like. Now we'll just see if we can get it. Because now they're finally making wheelchairs with headlights, backlights, and turn signals. Finally. I could have used that the days I was drinking. Okay, Susan. I don't know though. The days I was drinking, I probably would have went by the cops and showed off that I had lights and got a ticket. And the only reason why I knew I could be inebriated and go home, Mansfield cops are too lazy to load my fat ass in my wheelchair into a paddy wagon to send my ass off to jail. It ain't worth their back. Hell, half of them lose perpetrators because they're so big. I thought cops and fire department people had to go through like almost like an exam every year on their physical. That's what tow trucks are for. I guess so. I think now though, when I get fluid taken off, I bet you I'm down to a size 12 now. Too bad half the time I gotta look like I'm pregnant. So what's everybody working on? I think I had a hair fall out and went down my back. Yep. My hair's thinning out. I'm not taking too much pleasure in that one. Nothing. Yeah, get moving, Rhonda. We have about 7 weeks before we put our list in. I know, right? No filters. I'm going to do a before and after shot tomorrow. And you'll see. Because honestly, by the next day, I'm starting to fill with fluid again. So I want you to see what I see when I get finished. I'm just hoping this every week I can get some strength back, some energy back. Because they don't have to take so much off. Can you imagine 25 pounds of fluid coming off you every other week? It's a lot of weight. I didn't notice it until my daughter said that my face is thinning out. Um, it's my liver, Gail. The way it was explained to me in layman's terms, what it is, I have liver disease. Well, cirrhosis of the liver to be exact. It comes from the lupus. And what happens, the liver cannot filter out all the toxins. So what it does is it backs up and the toxins are released into my abdomen. It like sweats. That's the way he kind of explained it to me. Oh, wow. Yeah, and honestly, to be a little bit thinner tomorrow, because I notice it gets a little bit thinner after I get drained. So, doctor said this is probably something I'll have to do the rest of my life. Hey, Julie, how are you? But I've lost, last time I recorded, I've lost 21 pounds. That's from a month ago. Good, Julie, glad to hear it. It seemed Bago Day put a new stitch out for a shawl. It looked pretty easy. I might try that one for the fair. It might be a pretty easy, quick item to get done. Well, I pray he finds what he needs. Yeah, it is way too much. But I've also been eating a little healthier too. A lot of fruits and veggies. I want to pick up chocolate so bad. Hell, a month ago I picked up ice cream. I still haven't opened it. I'm sorry to hear that, Jolie. I need to find some easy bookmarks to do. I need to make 2 or 3 of them, I'm not sure. Oh, is it 2, Rhonda? Good. It's better than 3. But my first order of business this weekend is that fucking hedgehog. No, I gotta get it done. Harold's been waiting on it for a while. If I put my mind to it, I probably could get it done in 2 or 3 days. And that's with sleeping. Thanks, Diana. They are cute. I don't know why I keep putting it off. Well, one thing is the yarn I need is behind me. So I have to pull that corner out to get to the yarn. Oh. And I got to name this hedgehog. I don't know what I'm going to name it yet. Got to see the personality come out in it. Since it's going to be my brother's biker bitch, maybe Harriet. Oh. So anybody got any plans this week or projects they're going to start? Let's keep this conversation going a little bit. You done organizing your little she shed, Rhonda? Hey, Susan, how are you, sweetheart? I'm doing okay. How about yourself? Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Yard work? I don't know. The older I get, the more I wish I had a little flower bed or something I could do. Just to force myself outside. Yeah, appointments get tough. That's why I'm trying to keep my weekends totally free. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I try to keep totally free. Trying to finish this strong. Oh, that sucks when you have to frog it. I know, I was trying to just to get back into it to make a crochet ponytail holder. I don't know why. I can't even get the first damn row of single crochets on there. It's like I just forget. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Susan. Thank God you did find it. Oh, that's good, Jolie. I hate it when I lose my cards like an idiot. You know it's somewhere in the house. You just don't know where you had it last. Now, me, I have a card missing, but I know it's on my desk. Good luck finding it. You'll get through it, Jolie. I just wish my church would open back up. Matter of fact, I'm so mad about it. I've been wanting to call the superintendent, find out what they're doing. But I'm so mad, a few words may come out of my mouth that shouldn't. I've been doing the chat in college. I do have almost a full bucket of stuff going to the fair, which is good. Right now, this is my fair crunch time. Now, that's good, Jolie. It's nice to have that support. I'm doing a little bit, Susan, if I could stay awake. But when I do crochet, it's very slow. It's almost like I have forgotten how to do the basic stitches. And it's irritating. I mean, I used to do such intricate work, and now it's like my brain's not computing. Trying to get my feet comfortable. It might be Diana, especially this last batch. Um, I have to take 2 injections a week for my skin disease. So that's the only thing I can think of. But I also have the lupus that, I mean, it does mess with the liver and the kidneys, but most of the symptoms are facial. Like, it's hard to eat, like apples, anything hard. Um, my eyes are getting worse. It's, yeah. Oh no, I didn't know that. Congratulations. You could have told me, and I just forgot. But my OT talked to. Since I turned 60, they put me in a different program for home services, and I am eligible for the Ro- Rolls Royce of lift chairs. Nice and stuffed, massage, heat. Um, due to all the complications I have, to help the blood circulate more and stuff. So when I get that, I'll probably do most of my life sitting in that with my feet up. It's a pretty good price. Yeah, I got some stuff I want to put on Facebook Marketplace too. Some stuff that like I got a bunch of journaling stuff I overbought. So I'm gonna try to sell that. And some excess material I have. If I don't actually love the fabric, it's leaving. Um, Books, I've got to go through my books. I would say 50% of those are leaving. A lot of stuff's leaving. And I'm to the point to where if they don't sell, then I'll just find someone that can use them and give them away. But I am going to try to get some money out of them first. Oh, my butt just does not want to get comfortable tonight. It's saying, hey, Wanda, you might have got a new cushion, but you got the same old fat ass. Yeah, I love that record player one. If I had the room, that one you found, I would have took, but I don't have the room for that kind of stuff. Matter of fact, I'm trying to get rid of some stuff. Yeah, exactly, Gail. And I'm sure some of it'll get pitched, but I'm just putting it, I'm only keeping what I really love. You know what I'm saying? I've kept a lot of my journaling because I still want to do that gratitude journal. But beyond that, the rest of it, I'll put it all together and sell it for like $50 to someone that definitely use it. Or they can be a hoarder. I don't care as long as it's out of my house. Plus, if I ever move, it's a lot less stuff to move. It's if I ever move. They got some housing that just went up. They're looking for people. It's got 2 bedrooms. I just don't know if I want to do another temporary move to a bigger place or just hold out and hopefully something comes up in my area where my kids are. Columbus is a hard one because most of the buildings in Columbus, like this, is in the ghettos, really bad areas. Canton, they're in decent areas, but they don't have that many places. So they're always full. So is everybody having nice weather this weekend? I don't know what kind of weather we're having. Well, it's supposed to rain the next couple of days. But it'd be in high 60s, low 70s. Tomorrow's 82, but it's thunderstorms. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. That way it's only one move. Oh, I won't find all new doctors. I'll just use the transportation more often. Especially in the winter now, when I can get my legs working the way they're supposed to. I can drive myself with my manual chair. But right now, my reaction time, it's not that good. But I've been trying to now double up on my doctor appointments as much as I can. Because I'm very comfortable with the doctors I have. But I am sorry I keep canceling lives on you guys so much. Um, Hopefully within the next few weeks, everything will even out a little bit. No, I can't college. Hey, Chloe, how are you doing, sweetheart? It has been a while. I've been thinking about you lately. I hear you. It's been a mess here, too. Have you heard from Val? I haven't heard from her in a while either. And I always keep meaning to text you guys, but my brain is not functioning the way it used to. Not that I had a good memory to begin with, but it's even worse now. Oh no. Yeah, I'm worried about her. I have to text her. It seems like old age is getting all of us. Never in a million years did I think I'd feel the way I do. You know, I was raised to tough it out, get past it. Oh, well, thanks for watching, hon. But I'm glad you could get back in and talk. No, it's definitely not no filters. Absolutely not. I found a pillow top I did a few years ago. All I gotta do is sew backing on it, and I got another thing for the fair done. I got projects all over the place that are finished, or they need maybe one row to do. I just got to get on it and get them together. And don't get me wrong, I love my age. She's a sweetheart. She she does, how can I put it? She's Gen Z. She don't know how to clean. So what she does do is like bare minimum of what these kids can do. So I try to tell her, I need you to do this, do that. And she still, I told her to mop the floor. She takes a wet mop and goes over the floor, no soap. And I told her supervisor, I said, don't take her away. I know you don't have enough age. You don't have one to send me to replace her. I said, but you guys need to train these girls of how to clean. Oh my God, I find food on my pots and pans. It's like, I need the help. I don't need to go behind her and fix what she didn't do right the first time. Oh no, you can call me anytime. If I'm asleep, I'll just get back to you later. I hear you, no filters. I guess I'm just starting to get my experience. Yeah, that's a good idea, Chloe. Because at first, I asked her to wipe down my cupboards. And she said she couldn't because she can't do high places. I said, that don't sound right. So I talked to her supervisor. And I said, well, they got food on them and stuff, and they need to be washed down. So her supervisor told her they need to wash down. Now, here's the part that aggravated me. She wiped them down. Okay, she didn't use soap in the first place, but I'm not going to quibble over that. She washed the doors. She didn't run a rag over the frame. And that's usually where food flies to. It gets between the drawers and shit. I had to tell myself, why bother? Let her come in here and do the lotion, help me in the shower, and let her just do the basics. I just can't deal with it. Till they hire more aides, I'm not giving her up. You get that right, no filters. Oh, nice, Susan. Exactly, Chloe. And I'm like, how in the hell are they going to live on their own? Because, of course, she still lives with her dad. I mean, with the way financial situation is these days, I don't blame her. But God bless her, she tries. It's just not computing. Yeah, she is better than nothing. Exactly. So I'm not going to raise too much of a fuss because she does take my garbage down. She does do the dishes better than she used to. I guess she's improving a little bit. But these kids, you would think these companies should know the kids these days. They need to put them through some kind of a training class on basic cleanliness. That's the thing. I'm sick. I don't want to train. Ah, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying she's stupid. She just wasn't taught. And then she comes in talking about this friend and that friend and how they use her and da da da. I said, high school friends are not meant to be your friends for life if they treat you like that. Block them and move on. She's a sweetheart, though. Yeah, I'm not giving her up. Nope. Took me over 5 years to get an aide. Yeah, there are some smart ones out there, but as a whole, they are clueless. I asked her, by the way, I'm going to need Fred's help tomorrow with the license plate, Rhonda. I asked her, I said, can you help me change my license plate out? Because what I did is I got a handicap plate, so I didn't have to keep messing with the damn placards. She goes, I don't have a clue how to do that. My dad does that. I said, well, you see this flathead? You unscrew it, put the new plate on, screw it back. I have the labels already on there. I don't think I'll mess it up. Never mind. I'll have someone else do it. Oh, good gravy. Thanks, Rhonda. Well, it's the society that they grew up in. Oh, awesome, Jolie. growing good. Oh, and I finally found that leg. So once I clear that corner out, we'll get that bed situated. I found it one day. I said, oh, good, I can have Fred change the legs out. Got up, was planning to get a hold of you, lost the leg. What the hell did I do with that leg? Took me 2 more days to find it. Yes, Susan, finish it. Absolutely. You know, I gotta finish mine too, sweetheart. It's not going to be done in time. Oh, nice. College. I know, right, Chloe? I couldn't believe I couldn't find that leg again. I was pissed. Because I think if I put next to the smallest leg on there, I can get in and out of bed earlier. Won't be able to put anything under my bed, which is probably a good thing. But it'll be lower to the ground to where I can get in it easier, but yet high enough where I can get into my wheelchair. Oh, babies are cute. I just don't want none of them living with me. Yeah, I did get a new bed. I ordered it around Christmas time. It was 50% off, but it's got a massage built in it. The foot and the head goes up. Really comfy mattress. It's almost like a hospital bed without the rails, but I can sleep well in it most nights. But I like it. It'll be my last bed. Cost enough. It's got to be my last bed. Because I bought the sheets and everything goes with it. It's not like I don't know, went to a place, got refrigerator, dishwasher, no, and forgot the keyboard. I had to get the sheets to go with it. Ah. Oh yeah, California's horrible. Right? No filters. Yeah, I set it for like 10 minutes at night. It lulls me to sleep. Yeah, I'm pretty okay by myself most of the time. Just recently it's gotten lonely. Because I used to be busy all the time. Some type of charity work or whatever. And there's just none of that anymore. I believe if they can make it on their own, they should. But I also understand high schoolers staying with their parents for a while until at least they get job experience. But I don't know, some of these college students, I would be like, you made the decision to take that stupid ass course, gender studies. Now go use that thing somewhere. Get a job. You are so sure of yourself. Go do better than I done in my life. Let's see how that works out for you. I know my granddaughter, she wanted to be an international finance lawyer. That lasted a couple of years. I don't know what she wants to do now. Now, you guys are going to laugh your ass on this. This is how stupid Wanda is. That's true, Chloe. But damn, $100,000 mistake. Um, and what about Skimmy? Where was I going with this? Oh, I had a great business idea. I was going to set it up for my granddaughter. She loves anime. And I was going to finish my dragon. We were going to have a green screen that we could put castles on, mountains, whatever. I was sitting there talking with my brother. And I was talking about the green screen. He goes, "What color is the dragon?" I said, "Green." Can you imagine this kid sitting on a dragon with a green screen, and all he's sitting on an invisible dragon with two eyeballs? And I said, "Well, that fell apart real quick." You're right about that, college. Exactly, Chloe. Yep. Spray paint the dragon blue. I was like, how daft can I be? Until he said it out loud, it didn't compute. Shit. Because I was going to set it up to where once I passed, it was her business. Oh, man. I thought it was a great idea. Still could work with a unicorn, though. Yeah, at first. Till my brother snapped me into reality. Green. They had to chuckle out of that one. Dumb Wanda strikes again. Right, no filters, exactly. Okay, Rhonda. Yeah, sounded like a great idea. Well, what I can do is just have a vinyl screen of a castle printed, and just for the dragon, have the vinyl print. I could do that. And then do green screen for other stuff. But she's never gave me a yay or nay if she wanted to do it because, excuse me, I thought if we go to craft shows with that, it could start up a pretty good business for her. Because she's more of the artsy kid than any of the other ones. Now my grandson, he was into ROTC this year, but he's not sure if he wants to continue. And to be honest, Corey is furious the way the program is ran. He says basically the kids call the shots. So I don't know what he's going to do. But he is grown. Oh my God, that boy's grown. But I'm hoping once I start getting this once a week treatment that I'll start being able to put out a video once a week. At least something. So has anybody seen any projects that they hope to do in the future? I want to do a motif one next year. There's so many pretty ones out there. I don't know what I want to do. I do want to do a man's pullover sweater for my son. I can't get my feet to quit hurting. My feet rests are really bothering them today. Pot gardening? What kind of pot? Is it skunkweed? I thought about growing some cherry tomatoes in my windowsill. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. Has anybody discovered any new artists out there? Welcome back, Rhonda. Yeah, that's what I heard. That and mini strawberries. I could eat them all day. Hell, by the time they were ripe, they were picked off there and eaten. And I could keep them in a container, like a long container, but still. I just wish I had just a little bit of yard out there to do that. They used to allow us to plant like right upside the building. They don't allow it anymore. The cottage core blankets. I will write that down and I will take a look at it and I will let you know. Oh. We'll definitely take a look at it. Yeah, I've never even tried strawberries. I know my mom used to do cherry tomatoes, and I would get very little of them because my lovely brother, every time he went over there, he'd just pick the plant clean. Greedy person. I wouldn't get any unless mom got out there first and picked me some. Oh, mosaic. I've been wanting to try a mosaic. I seen Krista over at the Secret Yarnery, her temperature blanket. I don't like any of the ways that she wanted to do her ends. So I suggested, which I think the next time I do a blanket, I'm going to do it. It has a lot of ends. Tie two strings together and then brush them out and give it a haircut and be nice and flowy all the way down the side of the bed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of people that can't craft, but they excel in many other areas. I do okay with crafts for now. Used to be real good at it. I think I lost a lot of confidence in the last couple of years. I got to regain that. I'm the same way. I love seeing everybody else's projects, even though I know I would probably never attempt it. But like the interlocking filet crochet, oh my god, stuff is gorgeous. But I can't see myself doing it. I tried to do a little sample square, and it was like a foreign language to me. That's what I'm hoping, Chloe. I really am. And I'm just hoping once everything evens out, gets maintained. I'll never get better, but maintained. Um, that I'll start wanting to be creative again. Because as you see, I haven't put any videos up in a couple years. And the only reason I keep the lives going is, I mean, I have my loyal people that want to check in with me, and that's great. I'm happy to have that. And plus, gives me a chance just to talk to people. It's mighty lonely here sometimes, especially with Molly gone. That's okay, Jenny. You're here now, girl. Keep teasing my brother. I'm gonna get me a kitten. He's like, no, I wouldn't, anyways. Have you heard anything, Jenny? Yes. Good. I'm glad to hear it. That's true. And I kind of try to think that way. I do. But we all go through those down moments. I'm talk about someone that procrastinates. Jenny, I love you, but damn, you gotta start giving me these heart attacks. Oh, and I got my Christmas stocking to do this year. Always put a stocking in at the fair. 'Cause I always win first prize. Good for you, Jenny. Maybe some of your stress will leave. That's very true, Chloe. I understand that. You know, we all are going through something, whether we talk about it or not. And I understand that. And I try to keep as much as I can off of here. But I have to have that release. Montana blanket. Oh, well, let me look at the cottage core first. I can't wait to see what the competition is like this year. Because last year I didn't enter, and it was mostly all beginners that entered last year. They're good, but I could have beat them. So I'm just wondering what the competition is like this year. Not really making a list. I'm making a list of what I have done, and then if I got time, I'll start something else. Right now, I'm just trying to get my whips under control, and if they're more than halfway down, trying to finish them off and enter those into the fair. You always had something to share here, Chloe. Yeah, it is getting worse. Did you hear that Robert De Niro is having he had a prestigious award taken from him after his last meltdown? Because they were a bipartisan award thing. And when he went off, they did. The way he did, they took it away. At least someone did something right. I don't know why anybody would listen to movie stars or whatever over politics, anyways. You got that right, Chloe. Hell, don't even listen to me about politics. Do your own research. So I don't talk about it much on here anymore. Just do your own research. Tomorrow's gonna be a full day. It's very true, especially with IA and all that garbage now. Or AI, yeah, AI. It's it's scary what they can do with what little information they have on you. It's almost to the point to where I want to get back to where I mail my bills in and stop paying over the internet. Yeah, info overload. It's real. I know. When the first time I was just had this procedure done, I was scared as hell. And Harold went and looked it up. He goes, "You've been through worse. You got this one." But I didn't look it up for myself because I've learned, even though it looks okay on video, your head still makes it a mountain out of a molehill. Oh, I know, Chloe. some of the stuff going on YouTube now, it's crazy. Huh. They probably can get it right over the internet, Jenny. They probably are have a database to the DMV to see if he has a valid license. Yep. That's what we're saying about the internet, you know? It's just too easy for people to get your information now. I mean, even I went more private, a little bit more private. It is. And being a YouTuber, I should learn how to use AI. I've never been the type of YouTuber to. I mean, I do have editing software, but I've never got into production type stuff. If something shut down on me, I go frantic because I never had the inclination or want to learn all that kind of stuff. The basics is what I want. Be able to splice, two clips together. That's all I want. Yeah, it's very true. Um, it's also sometimes like I've even stopped playing some of my games because I'll click on my game to come up, and all of a sudden my whole window fills up with Microsoft warning. Something's wrong with your Microsoft, whatever. I do a cold boot, and I don't even look for the shut off button. I'm just cold boot it because every time I leave my computer on for more than the 5 seconds it takes me to cold boot, they've already erased so many of my passwords that I have to go in there very quickly and change. So I don't even want to go in and play my games anymore. The only game I do play is my Sims, and it is on my laptop where my banking and all that is not on. Just gotta be real careful. Hell, I took all my banking off my phone. Everything is basically on one system and not on the other. Yeah, I was accused of that a couple of times. I don't know how to do it myself, but it can be done. And such nefarious people out there that use that kind of stuff. Yeah. Well, I know if someone ever calls me and says, Grandma, I'm in jail, or, they're stuck somewhere, my grandkids have a password they use with me. So I know if it's them or not. because they can even change their voice on the phone. So they have a password that we only know. That way, if they're in any kind of trouble, I know it's them. Oh, computer illiterate. I know, right? I'm still using the computer the way I did 10 years ago. I know. Yeah, I just want to keep up enough to where I can survive. I don't need to know how to change, use filters and change my voice. What you see is what you get. Because there are software out there that does help. I'm just always afraid to download a new software. Even if, I mean, I'm not talking bad about any YouTuber. I'm talking about the ones that scam people. They'll promote a site knowing that is like one of the worst apps out there. And they feel good about collecting their $10,000 or whatever. I mean, I've been approached to join like a editing, or not an editing team, but a creators team. Why? I don't know, because I haven't really put anything out in 2 years. But then I found out they own everything that I make under their team. No, this is my channel. I own my channel. I will never sell my channel. Could I make more money? Probably. Will I? I don't care. It's the one thing I have that's mine. I know, Chloe. I know. I mean, I'm watching like the area that you're in, New York, California, the states some of these states are in that due to bad laws. And it's just getting worse by the day. It makes me sad. All right, Jenny. Oh, that pregnant belly's getting in the way. Well, guys, it's 10 o'clock. I'm tired. I didn't think I'd make it this late. He comes in and out as Uncle Sam once in a while. I'm going to sing him tonight. But make sure you come back next Tuesday, Chloe. And I'll try to be here. But everybody have a good night, a week. I'm not making any promises, but I'm going to try to get a small video out. Try to get back into the game So thanks for all your support. It does mean a whole lot to me. I'll try. You get a good night's sleep too. And yeah, hopefully I'll see y'all next week. Okay, night everybody.